I thought I saw her with some contact, and she just loses a right rear tire there. And so I think when the truck went around up in 7, must have clipped her, and eventually the tire failed.
Clint Boyer, as they go to turn 11, move Jimmy Johnson up to 3rd now, and Boyer goes around.
And he gets clobbered by Zed Harvick.
Nowhere to go. Contact in 11. And look at him, the track position. You continue to lose it. And finally, Boyer able to pull away, and Harvick's left front is crushed.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating for Kevin.
Oh, got wide right here.
Very wide.
Got into the loose stuff, and around goes 18.
Yeah, so he just carried a little bit too much speed in there. Maybe the car got on the splitter a little bit, but you got to be careful there if you overdrive that section.
Oh, they were 3 wide.
Yeah.
Is that Larson and Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
Yep.
Forces him into Danica, turns her around.
And that's the caution flag.
And she,
Bam.
man, backs right into
I'm sure Stenhouse thought she would lock it down and keep it up. But not that you have that much control when your car's out doing what hers is doing. But I know that's what he thought was going to happen.
A story as Carson Hocevar. He just overdrove it. And that is
exactly what we worried about.
Got into Alex Kennedy, both set to make their Sprint Cup debut today, and here's a replay of what happened.
That's just guys not paying attention. That's all that is.
19, the white machine of Alex.
Now this is what happened earlier in the race. It's a run board with Stewart. That's Vickers up ahead. They're going down to 11. Stewart just leans on him and keeps leaning and just pushed Vickers into the tires down there.
And you know what, really, and Tony, and we've seen this twice, Tony got on him.
So the attitude kind of, what the heck, I'll let him go and then pay it off.
And I can guarantee you that all Vickers has been thinking about since he got turned by Stewart was getting in a position to do this.
Looking for him. Where's that 14?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic turn 11 here. Look at everybody driving in super deep into that braking zone, and the 99 of Suarez sends McDowell around.
Man, what a letdown for McDowell to get dumped like that in the last corner.
And then Newman got dumped too coming off the corner.
Braking, Stenhouse looks to the inside. Oops. For a hole that was not there.
And you know, it's so hard for these spotters to see that section. I'm not saying that's what happened there, but I mean, when a car dives in that late.
Going off into turn 11 here.
Back to the next guy. He's right with.
Ooh, a little block by Danica. Not a good idea.
Loses it under braking.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, he clips Larson.
Oh,
no. Right
Are you kidding me?
Well, now that was one of those late race situations like we talked about. Junior pulled to the inside.
Clear. Any ground at all.
They got to remember, trouble back in the back.
Ryan Foster turns it around. Still no caution.
Cars keep going underway. Oh, my!
That's Jeff Jefferson on his roof.
Barrel rolls. Hard roll.
We are going to get a caution.
Oh, there it goes.
Nowhere to go. The 38 of David Gilliland.
And like I said, this is typical of the road course racing. We see we get down to the last 25 laps, and everybody.
No caution.
It's going to be a lot more aggressive.
And you heard the audio, no caution.
Yeah, you see him right there on the other side of Earnhardt. He popped Earnhardt with the right front there. And he just like a pinball after that. And Vickers, unfortunately, got a piece of that as well.
Yeah, you see the 88 on the inside. Yeah, just gets pinched in the outside wall right there.
Let's go to Marty. I can see as they make the turn off the corner and head toward the start-finish line.
Yeah, Vickers just ran into Stenhouse, which I'm sure that was something that Stenhouse had to do prior. That looked like a little bit of a payback for something that happened before we caught this wreck.
LaJoy ekes.
Oh, it looks like the 42 of Chastain maybe got into the tires, or I didn't see what. Oh, I see. He checked up because something going on with
ahead of that picture. Yeah, and man, William Byron's front end is really messed up right there.
Should put him back in the field. So there's Balicki. Looked like Friesen got into the back end of him. Boy, that's a hard hit for that 30.
That is a bad angle. But again, we saw Balicki climb out of that truck. That is a massive. the biggest thing you're always worried about in the crash is the angle that you're going into the wall. And this is practically 90 degrees right here. Big hit. Those Hans devices, those roll bars, those door bars, those seats.
Spin and go. Did he have some help?
Oh, it looked like he was trying to go to the inside of Jimmy Johnson. Gets to his rear bumper, and there goes the 4 of Kevin Harvick trying to sneak his nose in there, makes contact.
Yeah, the
48 McDowell lights it up and keeps on cooking.
The 48 was holding the 34 up a little bit. Harvick saw an opportunity, but then the 34 closed the door, and they made contact.
Heel got hooked.
And you see him right here. He's on the outside, and Junior gets up over the curb before he gets there. Junior gets into his left rear, but at the same time, if we have that other shot, watch Junior's right side of Junior's car as he hits the curb.
And it knocks him into
and it knocks him straight to the left, straight to the left. And we've talked about it before. It is really tough to go.
You get stuck in those things too.
You can still dig your line. I don't see nobody else there.
Oh yeah.
Right past the car, fine. Make sure you back it down. Hold on.
So that was the downshift from third to second. Maybe
I saw him start to go around, but I didn't see what caused it.
Oh, yeah. Really early.
Boy, this is going to get hard too. He's trying, man, but the front comes around and slaps it right there, and then the back pops in there.
Yeah, he even went past the tire barrier.
Yeah, that.
Here he comes. Yeah, something. Left front tire went down.
Left front tire goes down.
Yeah.
Oh man. And that's a harder hit than what it looks. They've done a good job here at this speedway putting those tires in place. When we first came out here, there were some guys that got into the guardrail and would roll over the guard.
Man, that car hit hard right there, guys. He and someone made
contact. He's going to the outside trying to make a pass. I think he just got out in the debris.
Yeah, he just got dirt. He just got out in the loose stuff and just went straight in the fence. And boy, it
an area that here he is. He's coming under the auto light bridge right now. Richard Petty, and you can see he locked up the brakes and it just wouldn't turn. The car went hard into that cement barrier, which was protected by some tires. Couldn't see the actual impact.
Probably trying to run side by side through these. I think did he just lose it? I don't know where Cody Ware came in.
I saw Matty D was really close to him.
He pulled right out in front of him.
Right
wow.
There.
Oh boy.
That was one of those days of thunder moments right there.
It's a dust cloud.
Yeah.
That was that time when you don't want to head for the smoke.
Have a look.
just gets out wide here, and once you get off the track, you're done. And wow, what an incredible, I mean, that's a sudden stop, and look how he knocked all those tires loose.
Given any room, there's Truex coming out of 7. Reagan off the course, kind of in the dirt, and hooks him.
Yeah. You know, there's in other sports there's unavoidable contact and there's avoidable contact. That's could have been a little give and take there on either guy's part. I'm not blaming either one of them, but that could have been avoided. Right there.
Darrell, you talked about him in the pre-race, the man that started.
It's just like Larry said, and we know there will be another caution. I mean, Larry nailed it. These drivers, a lot of them lose their mind at the end of the
year. Like right Reagan and Edwards, there they go, into the wall, hard. You were saying?
Yes. I said there will be another caution. Some of them will lose their mind, and in the process, they're probably going to lose their car.
But these calls.
Here's a qualifying lap Friday afternoon. Gets that left rear in the dirt. The Caterpillar car goes around, backs in the fence, and watch this. Climbs that fence and does a slow roll over. Lands on his wheel.
At it again, it's just about the same type of crash. He goes over once, 1.5 times, and then rolls back on the hood.
Looked like he was going to roll on the wheels, and all of a sudden, whoa, he's going to go down and talk to somebody. No, get off. But, folks, look here what happened. Steve Parker's going to come to watch as he backs in the fence.
Overturns completely in the air, comes down on all 4.
Looks like those guys at the X Games, the way they do those skates. Wow.